Just a quick one. Speaking of this structure, so I think it's simple. You asked why I felt this eye. Your setup, you are shooting from here. Yeah, I think you're shooting from here. Hold on, please. Yeah, you're shooting from here, from this point. Yeah, your stop loss was around there. So let me go to 1 hour time frame to make it. I think your setup was from, you took it from 30 minutes time frame. So this 1 hour, I think is still, I don't use 30 minutes, so 1 hour is still the closest to your setup. Sorry, excuse me. Okay, so here's it. You're planning to sell from here. Planning to sell from here. I think I have a lot of noise here. I don't know. Anyway, let's just focus on planning to sell from here, basically from this high. So I won't be selling from this high. Why won't I be selling from this high? I won't be selling from here. Why? Let's go to 4 hours time frame. Let's make it let's make it as quick as possible. So basically, I another price of time frame, it was an invalid break of structure. As you can see, this is a valid structure. If you ask me, this is a pullback. Yeah, a pullback, and price went up, took out this pullback, then came down. A break of structure, but an invalid break of structure. No, let's not focus on that yet. Basically, this a break of structure downside. So we're expecting, so once price went up, took out this pullback, that means we're expecting price to pull up. Basically, that's what we're expecting. Either price pulls up from here, or price pulls down. So that's it. So in the 4 hours time frame, we're expecting price to pull up, or pull up and take out this high, or pull up to come down. This is actually our target. We're expecting BTC to come around this point. Yeah, I'm going to talk about that later in the higher time frame. I'm not talking about that in this video. So why I'm expecting price to come here? So basically, break of structure, a pullback, a reversal. Now price can either reverse from here, as you can see, my part 2, or push up, come to this this point, or here, this come here, take out this high and pull down whatsoever. So basically that's what I'm expecting. So once we have a pullback, a reversal, price took out this inducement, this recent pullback, this to signify, okay, price is ready to pull up, price is ready to reverse. Basically, now price can either reverse from this point of interest, reverse all the way here, or come down. So how do we know that price is reversing all the way up, coming down? Let's go to the 1 hour time frame. As simple as. So we want to track our 4 hour narrative on a 1 hour time frame. So on the 4 hour narrative, on the 1 hour time frame, we can see price. We can see, okay, yeah, here we can see price do something. Price came here, moved from here, give us a low, not a strong low, pushed up, pull back. Now here we have a strong low. Here we have a strong low. So this is price on a 1 hour time frame, giving us a break of structure here, a strong low. I'll mark it as my 1 hour high, as my 1 hour break of structure anyway. Yeah, so these are 1 hour low. Let me mark it for just for marking sake, for us to see what I'm doing. Okay, so we have a 1 hour low here. So we have a 1 hour low here. This is a 1 hour low. So price created this 1 hour low, pushed up, pushed up, created this 1 hour low. Then price came down again, took out this 1 hour low, then started moving up. Now I see no reason why I should be shorting from here. Why won't I be shorting from? Because this other block, we may call it other block or whatever candlestick, this, let's say, just say other block anyway, this other block, I won't call it another block anyway, but this candlestick that serve as the momentum candlestick, that carried the order, that moved, that is the candlestick that formed before the bullish candlestick that formed before the push down. And after this push down, during this push down, we see price mitigate this zone. Let's just mark it. I don't want to go to the lower time frame to avoid a lot of noise and the likes. So after the push down, price went up, mitigated this zone, then pushed down, peered down. So which is to say, this is another flow. This is another flow. If you know how to mark your other flow, you understand this is another flow, which means this other flow has been mitigated. Price came down. So we only have, on this leg, we only have 2 other flow. We have this other flow and this other flow. This one, this other flow. Mark it. And we have this other flow. So if you understand your other flow, you understand this other flow. Now in this other flow, basically we have a change of character here. Let me mark it. Now here's a change of character on the 1 hour time frame. Price gave us a break of structure to the upside 1 hour, then a change of character to the downside. Now this change of character to the downside was an invalid. The first list was an invalid break, as you can see, with weak. So price moved up, mitigated this other flow, mitigated this other block, then came down, giving us, okay, so giving us another push down. Do you get it? Now we have this leg mitigated and this leg also unmitigated. Now when price was retracing to the upside, when price was probably okay, a lot of people will be expecting price to do something like this. Expecting price to do something like this. Mitigate this order flow whatsoever, or come to this high or whatever, and come down. That's what a lot of people are expecting. However, I won't be expecting that. Why? And that's the reason why I advised that you shouldn't be shorting from here. Why won't I be expecting this short from here? It's because first, this order block has been mitigated. This order, there's something called mitigation block. This is a mitigation block which has also been mitigated. Price pulled back, mitigate this mitigation block. That's one. Let me mark the mitigation block for you to see. Okay, so basically this is the mitigation block. Oh, sorry. Okay, so this is the mitigation block here. For those who know, just okay. So I'll be deleting this other flow. Okay, so here's the mitigation block that has been mitigated. Mitigation block has been mitigated. That's one. Also, this structure, basically, this doesn't have the main structure. This is the main structure. This is the 1 hour high, and this is the 1 hour low. So, are there any inducement here? The only inducement here is here. This is the only inducement on this structure. Here is the only inducement on this structure. Let me delete this. I think I've made my point already. So, the only inducement here. Let me delete this also. Okay, good. So, practically speaking, the only inducement here is here. Let me mark something. The only inducement here is, sorry. So the only inducement here is here. And here. And here. So these are the only two inducements on this leg, on this 1 hour high, then 1 hour low. Yeah, these are the only inducement. So if you're expecting price to come and take out this inducement, yeah, we could expect price to take out this inducement and come down, but it won't happen because these zones are already mitigated. First, this particular zone has been mitigated. Then secondly, this mitigation block that serves as a mitigation block for this zone has been mitigated by this pullback also. So before this under mitigation block, anyway, if you ask me now, before this mitigation block that mitigated this first mitigation block, there is no inducement. So which means the only inducement here is this mitigation block. So if we're expecting price to come and take out this mitigation block, it means that price will be going to a zone or an area that has mitigated already. And we all know that when price is to mitigate an area or a zone that has been mitigated already, that is not a strong zone, there's a high chance price will take out that zone. So it's as simple as that. That being said, if you go down to the lower time frame, 15 time frame, you can see something I marked a 15-minute structure. I don't want to go down so much. This is just to explain. So if you check this 15 minutes, if you go down to the 15-minute structure, you're going to see a 15-minute structure being formed already. So which means we kind of have a 15 break of structure to the upside. Then that aside, if you go to 4 hours time frame, we are going to see another structure being formed. Now 4 hour time frame, let me delete this 1 hour low and the likes, please. Excuse me. Okay, so sorry. Okay, so let me delete this. I think I've made my point already. So here, if we go down to now this is a 4 hour time frame. Basically, on the 1 hour, we realize that these zones has been mitigated. Now on the 4 hour time frame, we realize that this here is a potential inducement, 4 hour inducement. Okay, yeah, this is a potential 4 hour inducement. Why is that? Because okay, we have this a pullback, we have another pullback here, then yeah, we have a pullback here, then another pullback here. Yeah, this is another pull. Oh, sorry, this is a pullback, then yeah. So basically, this is not just an inducement. Sorry, the inducement is here. Yeah, this is a 4 hour inducement. So which means this low is practically going to be, if price moves from here or here to the upside, then we'll be having a 4 hour low, which is why I marked this low. We have a pullback here and we have a pullback here. Yeah, you have a pullback here and we have a pullback here. So after this pullback, price went up and came down. So this is the last low, which means if price should break this high, then we are creating a 4 hour low. Don't forget that we have a 4 hour structure to the downside. So price is now reversing, price is now creating a 4-hour structure to the upside. So these are things it's just perception. So basically, if I'm expecting to short from here, if I want to short from here on a 1-hour time frame, I already identified that this zone is weak. So I'm not expecting this zone to hold in any way. That's one. Two, price has already created a pullback. Price has already created a pullback before this pullback, which means this pullback has taken out this previous pullback, which means if price come down in any way and tries to reverse to the upside, we'll be creating a 4-hour structure to the upside. So which makes a lot of sense. So on a 4-hour time frame, when I saw this pullback, price taking it out, coming here, I saw my 15-minute structure to the upside. I knew now this zone is not going to hold. I show you that on 1-hour time frame. Let's go to 15 minutes to see this 15-minute break of structure I marked here. Okay, just to be sure. Okay, so here's it. Okay, so here's it. Yeah, as you can see, we have this low pullback, then another pullback. This pullback took out this pullback, so we have a 15 time frame. We have a strong low. So price, yeah. So if price is to come to this side, this zone at all, I'm expecting price to take out this low anyway, because this on a 15 time frame anyway, because this is another flow that has been mitigated already. So let's not delve into that. As you can see, this 15 minutes, we have a 15-minute structure to the upside and a 1-hour structure to the downside, which we realize that the 1-hour zone or the key zones on a 1-hour time frame are already mitigated. So which means this 15-minute structure to the upside is definitely going to cancel this 1-hour high. It's as simple as that. So yeah, that's the reason why I did not advise you guys to short from here, and that is that about that. Yeah, take care guys.